Be me. 26 years old, NEET. For the past 3 years after getting laid off from my data entry job. Live with parents in suburban neighborhood. Spend most days playing League of Legends and browsing R9K. My room is a disaster zone. Empty Monster Energy cans everywhere. Cum socks under the bed, posters of Cowboy Bebop and Evangelion on the walls. Parents have given up on me. Mom just leaves food outside my door like I'm a feral cat. Dad occasionally yells about me getting a job, but mostly ignores my existence. Life is a monotonous cycle of wake up at 2 p.m., game until 6 a.m., sleep, repeat. One Tuesday afternoon, I'm in the middle of a ranked match when Mom knocks on my door. "Sweetie, the Johnsons are moving back in next door." The Johnsons moved away like 8 years ago. I pause my game, yell back asking why I should care. "Their daughter Emma is moving back. You two used to be such good friends in high school." Emma Johnson. Haven't thought about her in years. We were best friends from elementary through sophomore year of high school. Then she transferred to some fancy private school, and we lost touch. Saw on Facebook years ago she went to Columbia University, got some corporate job in New York. Figured she was living her best life while I rotted in my childhood bedroom. Ever, not my problem. Go back to my game, get absolutely destroyed because I wasn't paying attention. Some 12-year-old calls me a hard-stuck diamond shitter in chat. He's not wrong. Next few days I hear moving trucks outside, but don't bother looking. Parents are weirdly excited about the Johnsons being back. "Maybe you could help them unpack," Mom suggests. "Yeah, right. I haven't done physical labor in 3 years. I'd probably have a heart attack." Continue my routine of gaming, watching anime, and shitposting on 4chan about how society has failed our generation. Write several paragraphs about how dating is impossible in the modern era. Get called a coping virgin. They're right, but it still hurts. Friday night, I'm watching the new Chainsaw Man episode when I hear voices outside. Peek through my crusty blinds and see Emma's parents talking to my parents in the driveway. Don't see Emma though. Probably at some fancy wine bar or networking event or whatever successful people do. Go back to my anime. Saturday morning, I'm dragged out of bed at the unholy hour of 11 a.m. by my mom. "Get up. We're having a welcome back barbecue for the Johnsons this afternoon." Tell her I have important plans. Playing video games is not important plans. She's right, but I'm offended anyway. She threatens to cut off the Wi-Fi if I don't shower and make an appearance. Fine, I'll shower for the first time this week. Spend 20 minutes in there, use half a bottle of Old Spice body wash to feel human again. Put on the least wrinkled band tee I can find, some Iron Maiden shirt from a concert I never went to. Add jeans that probably should be washed, but whatever. Head downstairs where parents are setting up, the backyard. Dad's grilling burgers. Mom's arranging potato salad and various side dishes. "You look nice, sweetie. See, was that so hard?" "Yes, Mom. Human interaction is literally the hardest thing I do all week." Johnsons arrive at 2 p.m. with their son, who's like 15 now. He immediately goes inside to play on his phone. Smart kid. I'm standing awkwardly by the snack table eating chips when Mrs. Johnson approaches. "Oh my goodness, look how grown up you are. Emma will be so excited to see you." I ask where Emma is. "Oh, she's still unpacking her room. She'll be down in a bit. She's had a rough few months, so please be patient with her." Rough few months. What does that mean? Probably got passed over for a promotion, or her trust fund took a hit, or some other rich people problem. I nod politely and shovel more chips in my mouth. 30 minutes pass. Parents are chatting and laughing. I'm checking my phone every 30 seconds. Then the back door opens. It's Emma. But not the Emma I remember from high school. High school Emma was always put together. Perfect hair, nice clothes, confident smile. This Emma is wearing an oversized black hoodie in 80-degree weather, sweatpants, hair in a messy bun. She's got dark circles under her eyes and she looks like she hasn't seen sunlight in months. Basically, she looks like a female version of me. Our eyes meet across the yard. She freezes. I freeze. This is the most uncomfortable moment of my life, and I once accidentally called my teacher Mom in front of the whole class. Mrs. Johnson notices and pushes Emma forward slightly. "Emma, look who's here. You remember your old friend?" Emma walks over slowly, hands in her hoodie pockets. "Hey," she says quietly. "Hey," I respond with equal enthusiasm. We stand there in painful silence while our parents watch, expectantly. "So you went to Columbia? That's cool," I offer. "Yeah." "And you worked in New York?" "Yeah." This conversation is dying faster than my ranked win rate. Do you still play Pokemon? I ask randomly, remembering she used to carry her Game Boy everywhere. She looks up, slight interest in her eyes. Sometimes. Cool. More. Our parents eventually get distracted by some conversation about property taxes and we're left alone. So what brings you back to this suburban hellscape? I ask. She shifts uncomfortably. Needed a change. City wasn't for me. That's the most corporate non-answer I've ever heard. Fair enough. I never left, so I can't judge. You're still here? She asks, sounding surprised. Yeah, not all of us got to escape to an Ivy League school. Yep, living the dream in my childhood bedroom. She almost smiles. Me too now. We stand there for a moment, two failures in our parents' eyes. This is awkward, she finally says. Extremely, I agree. Want to go inside and avoid human interaction together? She offers. Best suggestion I've heard all day. We slip away while parents are distracted and head into my house. Bring her up to my room. Realize too late what a disaster it is. She doesn't seem to care, just sits on my gaming chair and looks around. Nice setup. What do you play? She's looking at my dual monitor gaming rig. Mostly League, some RPGs, whatever's on Steam sale. I play League too. No way. Seriously? Yeah, picked it up in college, got kind of addicted. I ask what rank she is. Platinum 4, support main. Okay, respect, support players are rare. We spend the next hour talking about League, our favorite champions, complaining about toxic teammates. It's the most natural conversation I've had with another person in months. She notices my anime posters. You still watch anime? Religiously, it's basically all I do. She pulls out her phone, shows me her Crunchyroll app. Same. Turns out we've watched a lot of the same shows. We argue about whether Attack on Titan's ending was good or trash. She says it was poetic. I say it was character assassination. We agree to disagree. Time passes quickly, and before I know it, her mom is calling her to go home. This was nice, she says, standing up. Yeah, didn't completely suck. She actually smiles at that. Maybe we could play League sometime? I need a duo partner. I give her my Discord username. She leaves and I sit there processing what just happened. High school crush turned successful city girl is back home as a NEET, just like me. The universe has a weird sense of humor. That night she adds me on Discord. Her username is Hopeless Support Main with a Rei Ayanami profile picture. Very on brand. We chat a bit, she asks if I want to play. Spend the next 4 hours in a duo queue, we actually win most of our games. She's a pretty good Soraka player, keeps my dumbass alive when I dive too deep. Around 3 a.m. she types, I should probably sleep. Same, I respond. This was fun though, same time tomorrow? Absolutely. We log off and I realize I'm smiling. When's the last time I smiled because of another person? Can't even remember. Next few days become a pattern. Wake up, eat, play League with Emma, watch anime, sleep. We're in voice chat most of the time but don't talk much during games. Just call-outs and occasional jokes. But after games we talk about random stuff. She tells me about her college experience, how she felt like an imposter the whole time. Everyone there was a genius or rich or both. I was just some suburban girl who got lucky with test scores. I tell her about my job loss, how I just never recovered from it mentally. Sent out like 300 applications, got 3 interviews, 0 offers. That's brutal. Yeah, after a while I just stopped trying. She gets it in a way most people don't. Week passes and we've played together every single night. My League rank actually improves, we're climbing steadily. Parents notice I'm in a better mood. Mom asks if I've been taking my vitamin D supplements. No, Mom, I've just been talking to a girl, but I can't tell you that. One night, Emma asks if I want to watch an anime. Together. Like in person? I ask. No, too scary, Discord streaming. We watched the first episode of Boku the Rock. It's about a girl with severe social anxiety trying to join a band. This is literally me, Emma says. Same. We end up watching 6 episodes. She's laughing at the jokes, and I realize I haven't heard her laugh before. It's nice, really nice. Around episode 5, she types, Can I ask you something? Shoot. Do you ever feel like you're watching your life pass by from outside your body? All the time. Like you know you should be doing something, being someone, but you just can't make yourself care every single day. Yeah, she continues. Everyone kept telling me I had such a bright future, great job, great apartment, great boyfriend. Wait, boyfriend? But I felt nothing, just empty all the time. She had a boyfriend. Of course she did. Successful, attractive girl in New York. So what happened? I ask. Long pause. I quit my job, broke up with him, and moved back home. That's pretty dramatic. I had a breakdown at work, full crying in the bathroom for 2 hours type breakdown. Damn. My boss found me and suggested I take a leave of absence. And the boyfriend? He was nice, but we were basically roommates who occasionally had sex. No real connection. She sends a shrug emoji. Anyway, I'm back home at 26 with no job, no relationship, and no idea what I'm doing with my life. Welcome to the club. We have depression and video games. She actually laughs. Honestly, this past week, playing games with you has been the most okay I've felt in months. Same here, I type back. We finish the anime and sign off around 5 a.m. Lie in bed thinking about our conversation. Emma had everything I thought I wanted and she still ended up miserable. Maybe success isn't the cure-all society pretends it is. Maybe we're all just fumbling through life trying not to fall apart. Next day, I actually wake up at a reasonable hour because Mom is vacuuming outside my door. Check Discord, Emma's online. She messages, "Want to get food? There's a new ramen place in town." Wait, she wants to hang out in person? Outside? My heart starts racing. Like, actually go outside, I type. I know, terrifying concept. I haven't been to a restaurant in probably 6 months, but it's Emma asking. Sure, what time? Is 7 too late? I need time to mentally prepare. 7 is perfect. Gives me time to shower and have a panic attack. Spend the next few hours overthinking everything. What do I wear? What do we talk about? What if I'm boring in person? Try on like 4 different outfits before settling on a black hoodie and jeans. Very original. Brush my teeth 3 times because I'm paranoid about bad breath. 6:50 p.m. I'm standing in my driveway when Emma emerges from her house. She's wearing a dark green hoodie and black jeans, hair still in a messy bun. We're like matching NEET twins. Ready? She asks. As ready as I'll ever be. We decide to walk since the place is only half a mile away. It's weird being outside, the sun is setting and everything looks orange. We walk in silence for a bit, both of us looking at our phones occasionally. This is weird, right? She asks. Very weird. I forgot how to interact with people in 3-dimensional space. Same. I think I've lost all my social skills. We pass by our old high school. Remember when we used to eat lunch by the science building? She asks. Yeah, you'd always share your mom's homemade cookies. And you'd let me copy your English homework because you were taking AP Calculus and I needed help with math. Mutually beneficial friendship. We both smile at the memory. Get to the ramen place, it's pretty empty. Sit down in a corner booth. Both of us immediately pull out our phones. Waitress comes over, we order. I get tonkotsu, she gets miso. So, she starts, putting her phone down. What do you do all day? Game, watch anime, shitpost on 4chan, the usual. She laughs. Which boards? Mostly R9K and V. I lurk R9K sometimes, it's depressing but relatable. A girl who browses R9K, what is happening? You ever post, I ask? Sometimes, usually late at night when I'm feeling particularly doomer. Our food arrives and we both dive in. The ramen is actually pretty good. We eat in comfortable silence for a bit. Can I ask you something personal? She says between bites. Uh-oh. Sure. Do you ever feel guilty about being a NEET? All the time. Like everyone else our age is getting married, having kids, climbing corporate ladders, and we're just existing? Every single day. She nods, poking at her noodles. My parents try to be supportive, but I can see the disappointment. Same. My dad won't even look at me most days. My mom keeps asking when I'm going to start applying for jobs. Mine stopped asking, which is somehow worse. We finish our ramen and split the bill. Walk back home, it's fully dark now. Streetlights are on and everything feels surreal. Thanks for coming out, she says. I know it's hard. Thanks for inviting me, I needed this. We reach our houses, stand there awkwardly. Want to play League when we get inside? She asks. Obviously. We both go into our respective homes. I'm back in my room 5 minutes later, already logged in. She joins the Discord call. That wasn't so bad, right? She says. The going outside part was terrifying, but the company was good. Did I just flirt? Was that flirting? I have no idea how human interaction works anymore. She laughs. Smooth? We play until 4 a.m. This becomes our new routine. Every few days we venture out together, grab food, walk around the neighborhood at night when there's less people. Always end the night gaming together. Parents are happy. I'm leaving the house occasionally. Mom even comments that I seem happier. I am happier, but I don't want to analyze why. 2 weeks into our renewed friendship, Emma suggests we go to the mall. There's a new anime store, we should check it out. The mall. The ultimate test of social anxiety. We go on a Tuesday afternoon when it's less crowded. The anime store is actually pretty cool. Lots of figures and manga and random merch. Emma's looking at the Nendoroids when I notice she's grabbing a Levi 1 from Attack on Titan. Levi fan? I ask. Obsessed. He's literally perfect. He's like 5'3". And manlet representation matters. We browse for like an hour. I end up buying a Cowboy Bebop poster and she gets some Sailor Moon manga. As we're walking through the mall, she suddenly grabs my arm. Shit, hide me. What? Just walk fast and don't look back. We duck into a Target and she's breathing heavy. What's wrong? Saw someone from college, can't deal with the whole "what are you doing now" conversation. Relatable. We hide in the electronics section for 10 minutes before cautiously leaving. Sorry, that was weird, she says. No, I get it. I avoid going to the grocery store near my house because too many people from high school work there. God, it's so awkward when they ask about your life and you have to admit you're unemployed and live with your parents. I usually just lie and say I'm freelancing. Freelancing what? Doesn't matter. It's vague enough that they don't ask follow-up questions. She laughs and we head home. That night during our gaming session, she's quieter than usual. You good? I ask. Yeah, just thinking. About what? Do you think we're wasting our lives? Heavy question for 2 a.m. Probably, I answer honestly. But what's the alternative? Force ourselves into jobs we hate to make money for stuff we don't need? That's what my ex said I should do. Get any job just to be productive. Productivity culture is a scam invented by capitalists to extract labor value. Okay, Karl Marx. We both laugh. But seriously, she continues, sometimes I wonder if we're just scared of trying. Maybe. Or maybe society's expectations are unrealistic and we're just opting out of a rigged game. That's definitely the take that makes us feel better about ourselves. She's got a point. I don't know. I'm too tired to figure out the meaning of life right now. Same. Let's just play one more game. One more game turns into 5 more games. We finally log off at 6 a.m. when my eyes are burning. Good night, she says. Good night, Emma. She pauses before leaving the call. Hey, I'm really glad you're in my life again. My heart does a weird thing. Same. She logs off and I sit there like an idiot with a dumb smile on my face. Oh no, no. I'm catching feelings. For my childhood friend, who lives next door, who is also a NEET with depression and social anxiety. This is either going to be really good or spectacularly bad. Probably bad. Definitely bad. Spend the next hour overthinking everything. Every interaction we've had, every laugh, every comfortable silence. Is she just being friendly? Are we just 2 lonely people enabling each other's hermit lifestyle? Or is there something more? I have no reference point for this. My last relationship was in high school, and it lasted 3 weeks before she dumped me for a guy with a car. Eventually pass out from exhaustion. Wake up to Discord notification. It's Emma. Want to watch a movie tonight? My parents are going out. My brain immediately goes to horny places. Calm down, she probably means Discord streaming again. Sure, what movie? Your choice. I'm bad at picking. Scroll through my letterbox for way too long. Settle on Perfect Blue, psychological thriller anime movie. Perfect Blue? Oh, I've been wanting to watch that. Heard it's good. We agree to start at 9 p.m., spend the day doing my usual nothing, play some solo queue, get flamed by teammates, typical league experience, browse R9K, and see a thread about childhood friends falling in love. It's full of people saying it never works and ruins the friendship. Cool. Exactly what I needed to read. Close the tab and try not to think about it. 9 p.m. arrives. I'm in Discord and Emma joins the call. Ready? I ask. Ready. Start streaming the movie. Perfect Blue is intense. It's about an idol who becomes an actress and starts losing grip on reality. Very fitting for 2 people who barely leave their houses. Halfway through, Emma says, "This is giving me anxiety." Same, but in a good way? Yeah, weird how horror can be therapeutic. We watch in silence, both completely absorbed. The movie ends and we both sit there processing. That was incredible, she says. Satoshi Kon was a genius. I need to watch all his stuff now. We start talking about the themes, identity, parasocial relationships, the blurred line between reality and performance. Kind of reminds me of social media, she says. Everyone performing a version of themselves. You ever feel like your online self is more real than your actual self? All the time. I can be confident and funny online, but IRL, I'm a mess. Same. I have 300 people on my Steam friends list, but I can't hold a conversation at the grocery store. She laughs. We're disasters. The best kind of disasters. There's a pause. Can I tell you something? She asks, voice quieter. My heart starts racing. Yeah, of course. I was really scared to move back home. That makes sense, but having you here, like actually here as my friend again, it makes it bearable. I don't know what to say. You're like the only person who doesn't make me feel bad about where I am in life. You're the only person who gets it, I respond. Another pause. We're kind of pathetic, aren't we? She says with a laugh. Extremely. But at least we're pathetic together. We talk for another hour about nothing important. She tells me about her favorite Pokemon. I tell her about my first anime. It's easy and comfortable. Around midnight, she yawns. I should probably sleep. Yeah, me too. Neither of us leave the call. Tomorrow? She asks. Tomorrow. We finally disconnect. Lie in bed, replaying the conversation. She said having me here makes it bearable. That has to mean something, right? Or maybe I'm reading too much into it because I'm desperate and lonely. Probably the second one. Definitely the second one. Fall asleep thinking about her laugh. Next morning, Mom knocks on my door. Sweetie, Mrs. Johnson invited us over for dinner tonight. Great, family dinner, my favorite form of torture. Do I have to go? Yes, it's rude to decline. There are neighbors. Fine, I'll go and be awkward for 2 hours. Shower and put on something presentable. We head over at 6 p.m. Emma answers the door. She's wearing an actual dress, like a real dress that's not pajamas or a hoodie. It's dark blue and she actually did her hair. Hey, she says, looking uncomfortable. Hey, you look nice. Thanks, Mom made me dress up. We're ushered into the dining room where a full meal is laid out. Mr. and Mrs. Johnson are there along with their son. Everyone sits down and the awkward small talk begins. So, Mr. Johnson says, looking at me, what are you up to these days? The question I've been dreading. Currently between opportunities, I say, using my rehearsed corporate speak. He's focusing on personal development, my mom chimes in helpfully. Emma catches my eye across the table and smirks slightly. And Emma, any plans to go back to the city? My dad asks. She shifts uncomfortably. Not currently. I'm exploring remote opportunities. We're both bullshitting, and everyone knows it. The parents exchange looks but don't push further. Dinner continues with various boring adult conversations about property values and local politics. Emma and I mostly stay quiet, occasionally passing dishes to each other. After dinner, her parents suggest we young people go hang out while they have coffee. We escape to Emma's room. It's weird seeing her childhood room again. Still has some old posters up. Her bookshelf is packed with manga and novels. Her gaming setup is in the corner, pretty similar to mine. That was torture, she says, flopping on her bed. Your parents were nice, though. They're worried about me, I can tell. Same with mine. I sit in her desk chair, spinning slightly. Think we'll ever get our shit together? She asks. Maybe. Probably not. Who knows? Inspiring. We both laugh. She sits up and looks at me. Want to see something embarrassing? Always. She goes to her closet and pulls out a box. Opens it, and inside are a bunch of old photos and papers. Our old Pokemon trading cards. No way. She dumps them on the bed and we start going through them. Dude, you have a first edition Charizard. I know, kept it all these years. We spend like an hour looking through old cards and memories. There's photos of us at various ages, elementary school field trips, middle school dances. We were such dorks, she says, holding up a photo of us at Comic-Con when we were 14. Were? We still are. She smiles and keeps looking through the box, pulls out a piece of notebook paper, unfolds it, and her face goes red. Oh God, I forgot about this. What is it? Nothing. It's stupid. She tries to hide it, but I'm curious now. Come on, show me. She hesitates, then hands it over. It's a note written in teenage girl handwriting. Do you like me? Check yes or no. There's 2 boxes, neither checked. You never gave this to me, I say. I chickened out. This was like sophomore year, right before I transferred. She was going to ask me out. I had the biggest crush on you, she admits, not making eye contact. But then my parents said I was moving schools and I figured there was no point. My brain is short-circuiting. I had a crush on you too, I blurt out. She looks up surprised. Really? Yeah, I was devastated when you left. We sit there in this loaded silence. Well, that's some bad timing, she finally says. The worst. We both laugh awkwardly. For the record, she says quietly, I still think you're pretty great. Is this happening? Are we having a moment? I should say something smooth. You're pretty great too. Nailed it. We stare at each other for a moment that feels like an eternity. Then my mom's voice calls from downstairs that it's time to go. Worst timing ever. I should go, I say, standing up. Yeah. We walk downstairs together, say goodbyes to everyone. As I'm leaving, Emma catches my arm. Text me later? Absolutely. Walk back home feeling like I'm floating. Get to my room and immediately check Discord. She's already online. So that was interesting, she messages. Very interesting. Want to talk about it or pretend it didn't happen? Let's talk about it. 3 dots appear, disappear, appear again. Finally, I wasn't lying about the crush thing. Me neither. So what do we do with this information? Good question. We could go on a date, I suggest. Like a real date? Yeah, dinner, movie, the whole thing. Long pause. Okay. Wait, really? Really? Really, but if it's weird, we blame it on nostalgia and never speak of it again. Deal. We make plans for Friday night. Spend the next few days absolutely panicking. Browse R9K for dating advice, immediately regret it when every post is black pill doomer nonsense. Watch YouTube videos on first date tips. Clean my room for the first time in months. Friday arrives and I'm a nervous wreck. Shower twice, try on every piece of clothing I own. Settle on a button-up shirt and jeans, trying to look like I put in effort without looking like I'm trying too hard. We agreed to meet at a local Italian place at 7. I arrive 5 minutes early and wait outside. Emma shows up right at 7. She's wearing a black dress and actually put on makeup. You look beautiful, I say. You look nice too. Is that a new shirt? Bought it yesterday. We both laugh nervously. Go inside and get seated. This is it, an actual date with Emma. We order food and drinks. Both of us are visibly anxious. This is weird, right? She asks. So weird. Like we've spent hours gaming together, but now I don't know what to say. Same. We sit in awkward silence for a moment, then we both start laughing. Okay, we need to relax, she says. Agreed, let's just pretend we're in Discord. That helps somehow. We start talking more naturally about a new anime season, upcoming game releases, some drama in the League community. Food arrives and it's actually really good. So, she says between bites, if this goes well, what happens? What do you mean? Like, we're both unemployed neets living with our parents, not exactly relationship goal material. She's got a point. Maybe we can be dysfunctional together? That's romantic. I'm trying here, she smiles. I think we'd be good together. We get each other. We're basically the same person. Exactly. It's like dating myself, but better. We finish dinner and decide to walk around downtown. It's nice out, not too hot, streetlights giving everything a soft glow. We're walking close together, hands occasionally brushing. Can I hold your hand? I ask, and that's very middle school of you. We never got to do middle school romance properly. She takes my hand. It feels right. We walk around for like an hour just talking. End up at a park and sit on the swings. Remember when we used to come here as kids? She asks. Yeah, we'd stay until the streetlights came on. Simpler times. Before adult responsibilities and existential dread. She laughs and we swing in comfortable silence. So are we doing this? She asks suddenly. Doing what? Dating, being together, whatever you want to call it. I think about it for exactly 1 second. Yeah, I want to. Even though we're both disasters? Especially because we're both disasters. She smiles and leans her head on my shoulder while we swing. Stay there for a while, just existing together. Eventually walk back to our neighborhood. Stop between our houses. This was really nice, she says. Best date I've ever been on. It's the only date you've been on in years. Doesn't make it less true. She laughs and steps closer. Can I kiss you? Yes, 1,000 times yes. Yeah, I say, trying to sound calm. She kisses me and my brain short circuits. It's gentle and soft and everything I didn't know I needed. We pull apart and she's blushing. Good night, she whispers. Good night, Emma. She goes into her house and I float into mine. Get to my room and just lie on my bed, grinning like an idiot. Check Discord and she's already messaged me. So that happened. That definitely happened. No takebacks? No takebacks. We end up talking until 3 a.m. about everything and nothing. Finally say goodnight again. Lie there thinking about how my life went from completely empty to suddenly having meaning. All because my childhood crush moved back home, as broken as I am. Maybe we can fix each other. Or maybe we'll just be broken together. Either way, it's better than being alone. My face when my childhood friend came back into my life and turned out to be a femcel. Neat just like me, and now we're dating. Be me. Still 26, still in NEET, but now I have a girlfriend. Emma and I have been dating for 3 weeks, and it's honestly the best thing that's ever happened to my pathetic life. We spend literally every day together, either gaming or watching anime or just existing in the same space. Our parents think it's cute that we reconnected, but they don't know we're actually dating. We decided to keep it quiet for now because explaining our relationship feels too complicated. Hey Mom, remember my childhood friend? Yeah, we're both unemployed losers who bonded over our mutual depression, and now we're dating. That conversation can wait. Right now we're in my room playing a co-op game called It Takes Two. It's this puzzle platformer about a divorced couple trying to fix their relationship. Very on the nose, but the gameplay is actually fun. Emma's sitting in my gaming chair. I'm on my bed with a controller. We're on this level where we have to navigate through a vacuum cleaner, and she keeps dying. Stop judging me. This part is hard, she says. I'm not judging. I'm just observing your lack of platforming skills. She throws a pillow at me. We finally beat the level, and she does a little victory dance in the chair. It's adorable, and I'm trying not to be obvious about staring. What? She asks, noticing me looking. Nothing. You're just cute when you're excited about stuff. She blushes and goes back to the game. We play for another hour before taking a break. She lies down next to me on my bed, and we scroll through our phones in comfortable silence. My mom asked if you wanted to come over for dinner tomorrow, she says. Is that a good idea? Probably not, but she's insisting, says she barely sees me anymore. Fair point. Emma basically lives in my room now. Sure, I can handle another awkward family dinner. She rolls over to face me. We should probably tell them eventually. Tell them what? That we're dating, dummy. Oh, right, that. Yeah, probably, but what if they're weird about it? They're going to be weird about it no matter when we tell them. She's right. Okay, how about we tell them next week? Deal. She kisses me and we end up making out for 20 minutes. Still can't believe this is my life now. Eventually she has to go home because her mom texted asking where she is. Same time tomorrow? She asks at my door. Obviously. She leaves and I flop back on my bed grinning like an idiot. Check R9K out of habit and see a thread about TFW no GF. I used to relate to those threads so hard. Now I'm the guy who made it out. Feels surreal. Next day I'm getting ready for dinner at Emma's when my dad knocks. Can we talk for a minute? Uh-oh. He comes in and sits at my desk. I've noticed you've been spending a lot of time with Emma. Here we go. Yeah, we're hanging out. That's good. It's nice to see you leaving your room more. Wait, is this going to be a normal conversation? I just wanted to say I'm proud of you for making an effort. Okay, now I feel guilty. Thanks, Dad. Are you two, together? Abort, abort, abort. We're just friends. He gives me this look like he doesn't believe me, but doesn't push it. Well, regardless, it's good for you to have friends. He leaves, and I sit there feeling like garbage for lying. Head over to Emma's at 6 p.m. Her mom answers the door with a huge smile. Come in, come in. Emma's helping in the kitchen. Walk in and smell something burning. Get to the kitchen, and Emma's frantically waving a towel at the smoke detector. Everything's fine, totally under control. Narrator. Everything was not fine. Her mom takes over and banishes us from the kitchen. We sit in the living room with her dad, who's watching some History Channel show about ancient aliens. You believe in this stuff? I ask. Not really, but it's entertaining, he says. We watch in silence for a bit. So, he starts, you and Emma have been spending a lot of time together. Why is everyone saying this? Yeah, we're catching up on lost time. That's nice. She seems happier lately. He mutes the TV and turns to me. I'm going to be honest with you. We were worried when she moved back. I nod, not sure where this is going. She was in a bad place mentally, wouldn't talk to us, barely left her room. Sounds familiar. But since you two started hanging out again, she's been smiling more, actually eating meals with us. Oh, so thank you for being a good friend to her. Now I really feel bad about not telling them we're dating. She's a good friend to me too. Dinner is surprisingly not terrible. Emma's mom made lasagna and it's actually pretty good. We're all eating when her mom brings up the job question. Have you two thought about maybe applying places together? Emma and I exchange glances. Maybe eventually, Emma says vaguely. You could work at the mall or that new bookstore downtown. Mom, please. I'm just saying it would be good for both of you to have structure. Her dad tries to change the subject, but her mom is on a roll. You're both so young and talented, you just need to put yourselves out there. The table goes quiet. Emma's gripping her fork really tight. Can we not do this right now? She asks quietly. I'm just trying to help. Well, you're not helping, you're making it worse. Emma stands up and leaves the table. I sit there frozen. Her mom looks upset. I didn't mean to push, I just worry. Maybe give her some space, her dad suggests gently. I excuse myself and go find Emma. She's in her room lying face down on the bed. You okay? No. I sit on the edge of the bed. She means well. I know, but it's so exhausting. Everyone acting like getting a job will magically fix everything. Yeah. She sits up and wipes her eyes. Sorry, I ruined dinner. You didn't ruin anything. We sit in silence for a minute. Do you ever think about getting a job? She asks. Honestly? Sometimes, but then I think about interviews and coworkers and deadlines and just shut down. Same. Like the thought of going back to an office makes me want to throw up. We're pretty broken, huh? Extremely. I put my arm around her. We'll figure it out eventually. You really think so? Has to happen sometime, right? Law of averages or whatever. She laughs and leans into me. We stay like that for a while. Eventually go back downstairs where her parents apologize for pushing. We just want you to be happy, her mom says. I know, Emma responds. Drive home that night thinking about the job thing. Maybe we should try applying somewhere, even just part-time to get our parents off our backs. Mention it to Emma the next day over Discord. I've been thinking about it too, she types. There's a GameStop hiring. That could be cool, we both like games. Want to apply together? Like moral support? Exactly. We spend the next few days working on our resumes. It's depressing seeing how little work experience we have. Emma has her fancy corporate job, but she's terrified they'll call her old boss for a reference. I have my data entry job from 3 years ago and some freelance stuff I made up. We submit our applications on a Friday. Think we'll hear back? Emma asks. Probably not, but at least we tried. Except we do hear back. Both of us get called for interviews the following week. Oh shit, it's actually happening, Emma messages me. We don't have to go. No, we should, baby steps, right? My interview is Tuesday, hers is Wednesday. Spend Monday night having a panic attack about it. What do I even wear? What do I say? Why did I think this was a good idea? Emma calls me on Discord. You freaking out? Completely. Same, I threw up twice today. That's rough. We can do this though, it's just talking to someone for like 15 minutes. She's right, but my brain is still screaming. If it goes badly, we never have to go back, she adds. True. We talk until 2 a.m., mostly distracting each other with dumb memes and anime clips. Finally say goodnight and try to sleep. Wake up at noon the next day, interview is at 3. Shower, put on khakis and a button-up shirt, look in the mirror. I look like someone cosplaying as a functional adult. Get to the mall at 2:45, walk around to calm my nerves. See the GameStop and contemplate just leaving. But Emma will be disappointed if I bail. Walk in and tell them I'm here for an interview. The manager is this guy in his 30s named Derek. Seems pretty chill, asks basic questions about availability and game knowledge. I'm sweating through my shirt but managing to form coherent sentences. Why do you want to work here? He asks. Because my parents are disappointed in me and my girlfriend, and I need money. I'm passionate about gaming and want to share that with customers, I say instead. He nods and asks a few more questions. When can you start? Wait, did I get the job? Whenever you need me? How about next Monday? We'll start you at part-time, see how it goes. Holy shit, I actually got hired. Thank him and leave in a daze. Immediately text Emma. I got the job. What? That's amazing. Now you have to get it too so we can work together. No pressure or anything. Next day is her interview. She's even more nervous than I was. I wait at the food court while she goes in. 30 minutes later, she comes out with a weird expression. So? I got it. We both just stare at each other. We're employed, I say. We're employed, she repeats. Then we both start laughing like maniacs in the middle of the mall. People are staring, but we don't care. Our parents are going to be so happy, she says. Let's tell them tonight. We get dinner at the food court to celebrate. This is weird, right? Like we're actual adults with jobs now, Emma says. I'm terrified. Same. What if I'm bad at it? It's retail. How hard can it be? Famous last words. That night we have a joint dinner with both sets of parents. We have an announcement, Emma says. Our parents look concerned. We both got jobs at GameStop. You'd think we announced we were getting married the way they react. My mom literally tears up. I'm so proud of you both. her mom says. Our dads are nodding approvingly. This calls for celebration, my dad says, pulling out a bottle of wine. Emma and I exchange glances. We're thinking the same thing. Might as well tell them the other news. Actually, I start, we have something else to tell you. The table goes quiet. Emma and I are dating. Silence. Then Emma's mom squeals. I knew it! I told you! She says to her husband. My mom is smiling. How long? She asks. About a month, Emma says. And you waited this long to tell us? Her dad asks. We wanted to make sure it was serious, I explain. And is it? My dad asks. Emma takes my hand. Yeah, it is. More celebrating, more wine, lots of questions about how it happened. We give them the PG version, leave out the depression and existential dread. By the end of the night, our parents are already joking about grandkids. Way too soon, Emma says, mortified. Walk back to our houses together. That went better than expected, I say. Your mom is already planning our wedding. My mom is designing the invitations in her head as we speak. We laugh and stop between our houses. You ready for the working world? She asks. Not even a little bit. We'll figure it out together. She kisses me goodnight and we go to our respective homes. Lie in bed thinking about how much has changed in a month. Went from depressed NEET with no prospects to employed guy with a girlfriend. Still feels unreal. Monday comes way too fast. First day of work. Emma and I arrive at the same time. Derek shows us around, explains the basics. It's pretty straightforward. Help customers, process transactions, keep the store organized. We're both assigned to work the same shifts, which is a relief. First few hours are slow. We mostly just organize shelves and learn the computer system. Then the after-school rush hits. Suddenly there's like 20 people in the store. Kids asking about Pokemon cards, parents asking about age-appropriate games, hardcore gamers asking about pre-orders. It's overwhelming. Emma's helping this kid pick out a Switch game while I'm trying to process a return. The customer is getting annoyed because I can't figure out the system. Derek comes over and helps me out. You'll get the hang of it, he says. Doubt. By the end of the shift, we're both exhausted. That was intense, Emma says as we walk to the parking lot. My feet hurt and I hate people. Same, but we survived day one. Barely. We get food and decompress. Think we can actually do this long term? She asks. We have to, we told our parents. True, can't disappoint them again. Over the next few weeks, we fall into a routine. Work 3 days a week, game the other days. It's not terrible, but it's definitely exhausting. The customers are the worst part. Entitled parents, annoying kids, creepy dudes who hit on Emma. Had to tell one guy to back off when he wouldn't stop asking for her number. You didn't have to do that, she said after. Yes, I did. He was being gross. She kissed me in the stockroom, and Derek definitely saw us, but didn't say anything. One Saturday we're working when this group of teenagers comes in. They're loud and knocking stuff over. I'm about to say something when I recognize one of them. It's Tyler, this dude who bullied me in high school. Made my life hell for 2 years, called me a loser constantly. He looks the same, still wearing his Letterman jacket, like he peaked in high school, which he definitely did. He sees me and his eyes light up. Oh shit, is that you? Please don't remember my name. You work here now? That's hilarious, he remembers. His friends are laughing. Still a loser, I see, Emma notices and comes over. Can I help you find something? She asks coldly. Nah, we're just browsing, Tyler says, smirking at me. They mess around for another 10 minutes before leaving without buying anything. I'm standing there feeling like I'm back in high school. You okay? Emma asks. Yeah, just some asshole from high school. Want me to ban him from the store? Can you do that? No, but it would make you feel better. I laugh and we get back to work. But it bothers me for the rest of the day. That night I'm playing League and just tilting hard. Keep making stupid mistakes and dying. Emma's in call but can tell something's wrong. Want to talk about it? Just been thinking about that Tyler guy. Screw him, he's probably miserable. He seemed pretty happy to see me working retail. Because he's insecure and punching down makes him feel better. She's probably right. You've got a job, a girlfriend, and you're actually trying to improve your life. I guess. No guessing, it's facts. We talk for a while and I feel better. Thanks for dealing with my bullshit, I say. That's what girlfriends are for, mutual bullshit support. Couple weeks. Later, we're both scheduled for a closing shift. Store's pretty dead after 8 p.m. We're just hanging out behind the counter watching YouTube on my phone. Derek left early and put Emma in charge. We should do something fun, she says. Like what? I don't know, something spontaneous. This is how people get fired. We could play Smash Bros on the demo Switch. Her eyes light up. We set up the Switch and start playing. I'm Mario, she's Kirby. We're both terrible and laughing at how bad we are. Suddenly the door opens. We scramble to look professional. It's just some college kid looking for a specific game. Help him out and he leaves. That was close, Emma whispers. We should probably actually work. Or, she says with a mischievous look, we could keep playing. I love this girl. We play until closing, only stopping when customers come in. Locking up the store together feels weirdly domestic, like we're adults with responsibilities. Walking to our cars, Emma stops me. I'm really glad we're doing this together. Working retail? Everything, life, growing up, whatever this is. Same, would be way harder alone. We make out in the parking lot like teenagers. Some old lady walking by makes a disgusted face. We don't care. Drive home feeling weirdly optimistic about life. Month into the job and we're actually getting decent at it. Derek even compliments our teamwork. You two work well together. Ever thought about management? Both of us immediately say no. He laughs and walks away. Could you imagine us as managers? Emma says. We'd run the place into the ground in a week. Paychecks start coming in, and it's nice having actual money. Not a lot, but enough to do stuff. Take Emma on actual dates to nice restaurants. Buy new games without feeling guilty. Even start saving a little. My parents are still annoying, but less disappointed in me. Dad actually asked about work the other day. How's the job going? It's fine, not terrible. That's good. Proud of you for sticking with it. Weird hearing him say that. One night, Emma and I are closing again when she brings up the future. Do you think we'll still be doing this in a year? Working at GameStop? Yeah, like, is this it? Our career? Haven't really thought about it. I don't know, maybe we can work our way up? She makes a face. Or we could save money and figure out something else. Like what? I don't know, maybe online business or freelancing? Very specific plan. She throws a stress ball at me. I'm just saying we have options. More options than we had 2 months ago. True. We finish closing and sit in my car. Sorry for being weird about the future, she says. You're not being weird. It's good to think about this stuff. I just don't want to be stuck, you know? We won't be. We'll figure it out. Together? Obviously together. I'm not doing any of this alone. She smiles and we head home. Lying in bed that night, thinking about how far we've come. 2 months ago, we were both shut-ins with no future. Now we're employed, dating, actually participating in life. It's not perfect, but it's better. Way better. Emma texts, "You awake?" "Yeah, what's up?" "Just wanted to say I love you." Heart stops. She's never said that before. Neither have I. "I love you too." "Okay, good. Was nervous you wouldn't say it back." "Are you kidding? I've been in love with you since high school." "Same. We wasted so much time. Making up for it now?" "Definitely. Good night. Love you." "Love you too." Put my phone down and just smile at the ceiling. My NEET life led me to the love of my life. Maybe being broken isn't so bad if you find someone broken in the same way. That feeling when your childhood friend becomes your girlfriend and you're both trying to figure out adulthood together while working retail and playing video games. Be me. 27 years old now, been living with Emma for 6 months. We're both still working our remote jobs, still gaming every night, still mostly functional. Life has settled into a comfortable routine. Wake up, work, game with girlfriend, sleep, repeat. It's not the life I imagined, but it's better than rotting alone in my parents' basement. One morning I'm making coffee when Emma walks into the kitchen looking stressed. My company's doing layoffs. Shit. How bad? They're cutting 30% of staff. I find out by end of week if I'm safe. We just got stable and now this. Spend the next few days in anxiety mode. Emma's quieter than usual, constantly refreshing her email. Try to be supportive, but I'm also internally panicking about rent. Friday afternoon, she gets the call. I'm in the living room pretending to work, but really just listening. Hear her say, "I understand, and thank you for the opportunity." She's been let go. Comes out of the bedroom looking defeated. I'm unemployed again. Walk over and hug her. We'll figure it out. I just got my life together and now it's falling apart again. She's crying into my shoulder. Hey, you did it once, you can do it again. What if I can't? What if this was my only chance and I blew it? You didn't blow anything. The economy is trash and companies are evil. She laughs a little through the tears. We're going to be okay, I tell her, hoping I'm right. That night we order pizza and watch comfort anime. Emma's devastated but trying to stay positive. At least I have severance for 2 months. That gives us time to figure things out. She nods and curls up against me. I'm scared of becoming a NEET again. Even if you do, we're in this together. Next few weeks are rough. Emma applies to jobs every day, but the market is brutal. She gets a lot of rejections, a few interviews that go nowhere. I can see her getting more depressed. Starts sleeping in later, stops doing her makeup, lives in hoodies again. The progress she made is unraveling. Bring it up one evening after she's been in bed all day. You doing okay? Not really. Want to talk about it? She sits up and looks at me. I feel like a failure again, like I tricked everyone into thinking I was functional. You're not a failure. The job market is just impossible right now. I've sent out 50 applications and gotten 3 interviews, all rejections. That's better than 0 interviews. She's not convinced. Maybe I should do something different, like go back to school or learn a new skill. What would you want to do? She thinks for a moment. I don't know, something creative maybe. I used to like making art. Didn't know that about her. You should do it then, even just as a hobby. We can't afford for me to have hobbies right now. We can afford some art supplies. I'll pick up extra hours if needed. She looks at me like I just offered her the world. You'd do that? Of course, I want you to be happy. She kisses me, and for the first time in weeks, she seems a bit lighter. Next day, I stop by an art store and buy a bunch of supplies. Sketchbooks, pencils, markers, watercolors, the works. Bring them home and Emma's eyes light up. This is too much. It's an investment in your mental health. She spends the rest of the day drawing. I'm working, but occasionally glance over to see her completely absorbed. It's nice seeing her passionate about something. That evening, she shows me what she made. It's a sketch of the 2 of us as characters from Cowboy Bebop. This is really good. You think so? I know so. You're talented. She blushes and puts it on the fridge. Over the next few weeks, she draws more, starts an Instagram account to post her art, gets a decent following pretty quickly. People are commissioning her for custom artwork. I made $50 drawing someone's D&D character, she tells me excitedly. That's amazing. It's not much, but it's something. It's more than something. You're literally getting paid for your art. She starts taking more commissions. Not enough to replace her salary, but enough to help with expenses. More importantly, she's happy again. One night we're both working, her on art and me on data entry, when she says something random. We should start that YouTube channel. What? Remember when we talked about starting a channel? We should actually do it. What would we even make videos about? Gaming, art, anime reviews, whatever we want. It's not the worst idea. We'd probably get like 5 views. So, at least it's something we do together. She's got that excited look in her eyes. Okay, let's do it. We spend the weekend planning. Decide to make gaming content with live commentary. Emma will do custom thumbnails and channel art. I'll handle the editing and uploading. Our first video is us playing Getting Over It and raging at the controls. It's terrible quality, and we have no idea what we're doing. Upload it anyway. Get 12 views in the first week, probably mostly my mom. We're basically famous, Emma jokes. Make more videos, slowly improve our setup, invest in a better microphone, learn basic editing. Our channel is called Disaster Duo Gaming, which is very on brand. After 2 months, we have 47 subscribers. It's not much, but it's growing. Emma's art account is also growing. She's up to 5K followers. I think I found my thing, she tells me one night. Art and YouTube? Yeah, like I don't need a traditional job, I can just do this. Can you make enough to pay bills? Not yet, but eventually maybe. I love her optimism. We'll make it work either way. Month 7 of living together, we get a notice that rent is increasing, from $1,200 to $1,400. That's a $200 increase, Emma's pissed. Landlords are parasites. We can technically afford it, but it's going to be tight. Maybe we should look for a cheaper place, she suggests. Spend the weekend looking at apartments. Everything in our area is either too expensive or a complete dump. We could move further out, I suggest, and have a longer commute to nothing because we work from home? Good point. Decide to stay put and budget better. Emma takes on more commissions. I ask my boss about overtime. We make it work, but money is definitely tighter. One evening, Emma's on her phone and suddenly gasps. What? One of my followers just commissioned me for $500. What? They want a full illustration for their visual novel project. That's amazing. This is the most money I've ever made from art. She's practically vibrating with excitement. Spends the next week working on it. The final piece is incredible. Super detailed fantasy scene. Client loves it, pays immediately, asks if she does contract work. I might have a regular client, she tells me. You're going to be a professional artist. It's insane. I never thought this could actually work. Her art income slowly increases. Still not enough to fully support herself, but getting close. Our YouTube channel hits 100 subscribers. We celebrate by doing a special stream. 8 people show up to watch, our biggest audience yet. We're basically celebrities, I joke. Shut up and play. Chat wants to see you fail at this boss fight. The chat is actually pretty fun. People seem to like our dynamic. One chatter asks if we're dating. Yeah, we've been together almost a year now, Emma answers. Chat goes wild with supportive messages. Relationship goals. You guys are so cute together. I ship it. It's weirdly validating. After the stream, Emma's looking at analytics. We got 15 new subscribers from that stream. Word of mouth is working. We should stream more often. We start doing weekly streams, our community slowly grows. Hit 500 subscribers after 4 months. It's still tiny, but we're making progress. Some videos even get monetized. Make like $20 our first month of monetization. We're basically Mr. Beast, Emma says sarcastically. Retire when? But it's exciting to see something we built actually working. Around this time, my company announces we're going back to office. This is bullshit, I rant to Emma. I thought your job was permanently remote. So did I, but apparently management wants to rebuild company culture, which is code for we don't trust employees at home. Office is 45 minutes away. I'd have to commute daily. What are you going to do? Emma asks. I don't know. Look for a new job, I guess. Spend my evenings applying to remote positions. The market is still tough, but I have experience now. Get a few interviews, most go nowhere. Then I get an offer from a smaller company. Same type of work, fully remote, but $5,000 less annually. Should I take it? I ask Emma. Do you want to commute 90 minutes a day? Hell no. Then take the remote job. We'll make the salary difference work. Give my 2 weeks notice. Manager tries to convince me to stay, but I'm firm. Remote work is important to me. Last day at old job. Don't feel sad at all. Start new job. The following Monday. Company is smaller, but culture is way better. Everyone's actually nice and respectful of work-life balance. I like this place way more, I tell Emma after the first week. Good, you seem happier. We're both doing our own thing now. Her with art and YouTube, me with my new job. It works surprisingly well. Our YouTube channel hits 1,000 subscribers. We can apply for partnership, Emma's excited. Get accepted and suddenly we have even more monetization options. Still not making bank, but every little bit helps. Emma's art commissions are now bringing in about $800 a month. Combined with YouTube and my job, we're actually comfortable. We did it, she says one night. Did what? Made it work, like we're actually functional adults with income. Barely functional. Functional enough. She's right, we've come a long way. For my birthday, Emma surprises me with something. Close your eyes. Why? Just do it. I close my eyes and hear rustling. Okay, open. She's holding a custom portrait she painted of us. We're drawn in the style of Studio Ghibli characters. Emma, this is incredible. You like it? I love it. When did you have time to make this? I've been working on it for weeks, staying up after you go to sleep. We hang it above our couch. It's the first real decoration in our apartment. Now it actually looks like people live here, she says. For her birthday, I do something equally sappy. Commission one of her artist friends to make a custom song. It's an acoustic cover of the Cowboy Bebop ending theme. You remember that's my favorite song, she's tearing up. Of course I did. We dance in our living room to the song. It's cheesy and perfect. Year mark of living together hits. We throw a small party, invite some online friends who live nearby. Actually meet our Discord friends in person for the first time. Turns out they're also awkward neets who found community online. We all get along great. You guys are exactly how I imagined, one friend says. Disaster twins? Emma asks. I was going to say cute couple, but disaster twins works too. Party is actually fun. We play Smash Bros and watch anime and eat too much pizza. After everyone leaves, Emma and I collapse on the couch. That was nice, she says. We have real life friends now. What has happened to us? We've become normies. Disgusting. We laugh and she kisses me. I'm really glad we're doing this together. Building a life? Yeah, like I couldn't imagine doing this with anyone else. Not even imaginary Chad husband? She smacks my arm. I'm serious. I know, me too. I love you. We fall asleep on the couch, tangled together. Next morning, we wake up to our phones blowing up. One of our YouTube videos went viral. We have 50K views, Emma's screaming. On which video? The one where you rage quit Dark Souls. Check the comments, everyone's loving our dynamic. This couple is hilarious. More content, please? Subscribe for the chaos. We gained 2K subscribers in one day. We're actually growing, Emma's bouncing around. Capitalize on the momentum and upload more content. Our channel steadily grows to 5K subscribers over the next few months. Emma's art business is also taking off. She's making around $1,500 a month now from commissions. I make more than my old corporate job, she realizes one day. You're literally a professional artist. That's so weird to say out loud. We're both in a good place. Jobs are stable, creative projects are growing, relationship is strong. Then Emma drops a bomb one evening. I want to go back to school. For what? Art degree, there's an online program through a state school. You're already a working artist, though. I know, but I want to improve, learn proper techniques. Would you have time with commissions and YouTube? I'd have to cut back on some stuff, but I think I could manage. If it's what you want, go for it. She applies and gets accepted for spring semester. Suddenly she's a part-time student, full-time artist, and part-time YouTuber. I don't know how she manages it all. I'm struggling to balance just work and YouTube. You make it look easy, I tell her one night. It's not easy. I'm constantly tired and stressed. Why do it then? Because I don't want to have regrets. I want to actually try. She's braver than me. I'm content with my comfortable routine, but she's always pushing forward. It's inspiring, honestly. Semester starts and Emma's balancing everything somehow. Our YouTube schedule becomes less consistent, but our community understands. Real life comes first, one chatter comments. We still stream weekly and post videos when we can. Channel growth slows, but we maintain our audience. Emma's schoolwork is actually pretty interesting. She shows me her assignments, color theory, and composition studies. I'm learning so much, she's genuinely excited. Watching her pursue something she's passionate about is amazing. Makes me think about what I'm passionate about. Data entry isn't exactly fulfilling. It pays bills, but that's about it. Bring it up during therapy one session. Still seeing Dr. Martinez once a month for maintenance. What would you want to do if money wasn't an issue? She asks. Probably just make YouTube videos and play games. So why not pursue that? Because it's not realistic. We have bills. But what if it could be realistic? She's got me thinking. Our channel is growing. Emma's proving you can make money from creative work. Maybe I could too. Talk to Emma about it that night. What if I quit my job and focused on YouTube full time? She looks up from her textbook. Do you want to? I think so, but it's risky. We have savings now, and my income is stable. You'd be okay supporting us while I try to make this work? You supported me when I was unemployed. Of course I would. Spend the next few weeks crunching numbers. We could survive on Emma's income and savings for about 6 months. If I could grow the channel enough to monetize well in that time, it could work. Decide to go for it. Give my 2 weeks notice. Manager is disappointed, but understanding. Last day of work, I feel relieved instead of scared. I'm officially unemployed, I tell Emma. You're officially a content creator. That sounds way better. First few weeks I go hard on YouTube, uploading 3 times a week, streaming twice a week, doing video essays about games and anime, actually putting effort into editing and thumbnails. Channel starts growing faster, hit 10K subscribers, then 15K. Monetization improves, making about $300 a month now. Not enough to live on, but it's progress. 3 months in, I'm making $800 a month. Combined with Emma's income, we're actually okay. You're doing it, Emma's proud of me. We're both doing it, making money from creative work. Who would have thought? Certainly not us a year ago. We're sitting on our couch one evening, both working on our projects. Emma's finishing a commission, I'm editing a video. Look over at her and feel overwhelmingly grateful. Hey. Yeah? She doesn't look up from her drawing. Thank you. Now she looks up. For what? For everything. For being you, for supporting me, for existing. She smiles and puts down her tablet. That was sappy. I'm serious. She moves closer and kisses me. Thank you too, for all the same reasons. We go back to our work, comfortable silence filling the room. 6 months into my YouTube career, hit 25K subscribers, making about $1,200 a month now from various sources. Not rich by any means, but sustainable. Emma graduates from her first year with a 4.0 GPA. I'm so proud of you, I tell her at her virtual graduation ceremony. I'm proud of us, look what we've built. She's right. We went from two depressed neets to a functional couple with careers and dreams. It's not perfect, we still have bad days. Days where the depression hits and we can't get out of bed. Days where we question if we're doing the right thing. But we have each other, and that makes it manageable. Our 2-year anniversary approaches. 2 years since Emma moved back. 2 years since we reconnected. Plan something special, book a weekend trip to the beach. First real vacation we've taken together. Drive down Friday afternoon, check into a small beach house. Spend the weekend walking on the beach, eating seafood, watching the sunset. It's peaceful in a way our usual life isn't. Last night there, we're sitting on the porch watching the waves. I want to do this forever, Emma says. Watch the ocean? No, dummy. Be with you. My heart skips. I want that too. She turns to look at me. I'm serious, like I want to marry you eventually. We've never talked about marriage before. Eventually, like in a few years, or eventually like soon. I don't know, whenever it feels right. It feels pretty right now. Did I just propose, kind of? Are you asking me to marry you? She's smiling. Maybe. I don't have a ring or anything. I don't need a ring. I need to know you're serious. I'm completely serious. I want to marry you, Emma. She kisses me and I can taste salt from the ocean air. Then yes, eventually let's get married. We sit there holding each other as the sun sets. Not officially engaged, but we have an understanding. Someday, when we're ready, we'll make it official. Drive home Sunday night, both of us are quiet but happy. Did we just get kind of engaged? Emma asks. I think so. Cool. Very cool. We laugh at how casual we are about it. That's just how we are, though. Nothing conventional. Back to regular life Monday. But everything feels different now. There's a future we're building toward. Not just surviving day to day, but actually planning. Looking at houses we might want to buy someday. Talking about maybe adopting a cat. Discussing where we want to be in 5 years. It's adult stuff, but it doesn't feel scary anymore. Our YouTube channel hits 50K subscribers. We should do a special stream, Emma suggests. Do a 12-hour charity stream. Raise money for mental health awareness. Our community comes through. We raise $3K. Our weird little internet family is amazing, Emma says during the stream. Chat is flooded with supportive messages. Realize we've built something meaningful. Not just a channel, but a community of people who get it. People who struggle with mental health and find comfort in our content. We're helping people, I say to Emma after the stream, by being ourselves and playing video games. It's weird, but good weird. The best kind of weird. 1 year later, we're at 100K subscribers. YouTube sends us a plaque. We hang it on the wall next to Emma's painting. We made it, she says, looking at the plaque. We really did, Tim. From neets to content creators. From childhood friends to life partners. From depressed and isolated to building something together. It's not a traditional success story, but it's ours. We're sitting in our apartment that evening. Emma's working on her senior thesis for her degree. I'm planning content for next month. Look around at the life we've built. The gaming setup, the art supplies, the shared space. Photos of us and our friends on the walls. Plans for the future written on a whiteboard. Hey, Emma? Yeah? We turned out okay? She smiles without looking up. Yeah, we did. That feeling when you and your childhood friend went from being hopeless neets to building a life together and somehow made it work against all odds.